To episode 2 of Tuah Sports. Today we're going to be talking about projections and who's going to make championships. So we're going to start here in the bronze. We got Louisville, UCLA, Mississippi State, and SMU. All users. Most likely, because it goes based off conference record, it's going to be Louisville and UCLA unless UCLA loses and Mississippi State can take that spot from them and make the conference championship. If I had to predict, it would be Louisville and Mississippi State. And for that game, I would probably pick Louisville. You know, they're just a better team overall. Mississippi State, you guys are sorry, but UCLA and SMU, you're probably gonna stay down here in bronze. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, next up. We got the Silver League, which will be the American. Over in the American Freedom, we got Virginia Tech and West Virginia. I mean, I got Virginia Tech make it to the championship versus Vanderbilt. I think I got Vanderbilt winning this. You can't do anything about there, man. Sorry, but that's how it is. Wish you the best luck, East Carolina and West Virginia. You guys will probably be most likely demoted. Maybe. I'm sorry, I apologize. So we got those. God, I wish we had this more organized. So for this one, I got Vanderbilt versus Virginia Tech. Vanderbilt wins. The worst record right now I see is East Carolina. They might get demoted, but let's go over to the MAC West and see how they're doing over there. Oh my gosh. Most likely, whoever wins this game right here is going to go to the MWC championship. But I got Nebraska going to the championship over Kansas State. I mean, they got better defense, but if they can win, then yeah. Michigan State, yeah. So I think for this game, for the silver division, I think it's gonna be Michigan State and East Carolina getting demoted, unless those two are gonna get demoted down to bronze. But yeah. Now we're off to the gold. We are gonna start off with the ACC East. So we got Duke and Syracuse, two good teams here, but honestly, if Tennessee loses, if Tennessee loses and Duke wins, I could see Duke making it to the ACC championship. But you gotta wait. But you gotta see if Tennessee loses their game. Yeah. You got Arkansas, Georgia Tech. Two good teams here, but honestly, I got Arkansas making the ACC championship against Tennessee or Duke. But whoever wins that, I'm probably gonna say Arkansas. Arkansas looks. Nope, I take that back. Duke is gonna win. They have a way better defense. As long as he can play good, then we're fine. Off to the Big 12. You got me. I'm gonna get demoted. I know, I'm the worst one out of everyone, but I'm probably gonna get demoted. Houston, Oregon State. I probably got Oregon State making it to the Big 12 championship against Texas, and I would probably have Texas winning that. Can't do anything there, but I think the two people that are gonna get demoted down to silver are myself And Georgia Tech. We're gonna get demoted down to silver, and yeah. Now on to the Diamond Division. We are gonna go all the way to the Big Ten. BYU. I'm gonna say it right now, guys. Big Ten. BYU is gonna win the Big Ten championship. I don't care who goes in it. Wisconsin, fuck you for leaving your game yesterday. You're a pussy. Anywho, yeah, it's gonna be Minnesota versus BYU, and I could see BYU winning this game. Speaking of BYU, he will be a special guest on my show next week. We are going to talk about how he took a group of virgins to the top of this league and how that success, how they're going to carry that success over into the playoffs. But for this, I have BYU winning. And then probably, I can see Wisconsin. You're probably going to get demoted down to gold because, well, after what happened yesterday, but you also have one of the worst records. We now head to the SEC. SEC. We got Wake Forest, Cincinnati, North Carolina, South Carolina. Honestly, if So Wake Forest is going to make it to the championship, 100%, and then they're probably going to play against Cincinnati. I most likely have Wake Forest winning this because they have he's an experienced player and he's really good. The two people that I think that are going to get demoted down to gold are North Carolina and Wisconsin. Reasons that it's based. You gotta see how they played. You can't leave games, and I'm sorry. So North Carolina and Wisconsin, I think you two are gonna get demoted down. And now we head over to the big boys of the show. We go to the SBC. You got Rutgers, UNLV, all these guys. Honestly, it's going to be Rutgers versus Vegas. I got Rutgers beating Vegas. The two that are going to get demoted down to Diamond, Stanford and TCU. Because you guys have the worst records. But hopefully you guys get back up there. Yeah. So, and now we're going to talk about who wins the championships. I got Arkansas win the ACC. I got Vanderbilt winning the American. Big 12, I got Houston. If Houston can win, then I'll probably take Houston. But for now, we're going to do... I'm going to say Texas wins the Big 12. For this, BYU, overall, they're a better team. Better leader, everything else. For the MAC, I got Louisville versus UCLA. Clear winner is going to be Louisville. For the Mountain West, it's most likely going to be these two teams. I got Iowa State winning. Sorry. Yeah. In the SEC, I got Wake Forest versus Cincinnati. Wake Forest is going to win because of experience. And then for the Sun Belt, I got Rutgers versus Vegas. Rutgers is going to win by a landslide. So yeah. Now we are going to talk about the we're now going to talk about the bracket. So for this year's guys, it's really different. It's based off your rank. Okay, it's not about who wins this. It's based off your rank. Okay, so it's like only the top 12 team makes it, unlike last year. So for this, we got BYU, Iowa State, Rutgers, Louisville, Utah, and South Carolina. All users. For that first matchup in the top left corner, I got Rutgers. That's that. We got Georgia State and Iowa State. Georgia. I got Iowa State going. And then we got Texas Tech, Utah. If Utah can upset Texas Tech and Texas Tech plays awful defense, Utah wins. You're going to see a Utah battle right there in that second round. But we're going to get to that later. Clemson, South Carolina. I got South Carolina winning. Now we go on to the top 8 teams. Rutgers versus Tennessee. I got Tennessee winning. Very large crowd. Loud. Iowa State, Texas. I got Iowa State winning. I would love to see an upset in Texas. Utah, BYU. This is going to be a game to watch, people, okay? If it happens. And I can see Utah upsetting BYU. Winning the Rose Bowl. South Carolina, Texas A&M. I'm going to go with the Aggies. Aggies, fucking loud stadium. You got Rutgers and Iowa State. I'm going to go with the Rutgers. Making it to the national championship. Utah versus South Carolina. No. Utah versus Aggies. Give me Utah. Utah versus Rutgers. Give me Utah winning 56-32. That is my prediction. And that is all we have today, folks. You guys have a great night. Peace.